Hello and welcome once again to Factory Town. Now, I have been spending ages just staring at this screen trying to work out what I'm going to do with this place because it's a mess. Now, a lot of this I'm not going to change straight away. However, this area I think I need to change. And one of the things I want to do is lower this mountain range here. I don't need to get all of it, and I've run out of money. I'm going to leave it running while I'm explaining what I'm going to do, just so I can build up yellow coins, because obviously we need them. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move these two farms down here. So they're going to be in line with all of these ones, but we're going to have two farms, one there and one there. I'm not going to bother supplying them with fertilizer because I don't think it's making that much of a difference. If I was growing more than one thing here, I think it would make a difference. But because I'm only growing grain, and that grain is going straight into a grain mill, I don't see it making that much of a difference. Because it only speeds up the growth. And yeah. Don't think it's going to matter that much. Yeah, speed up crop growth, speed up crop growth. So, yeah, I could just use that for 2 extra spots of grain, and that then just means that this grain all goes to the grain mill as opposed to half of it going into, you know, an animal farm. So those 2 farms will move here. And these barns I'm just going to get rid of because I've got a barn here that's going to collect grain, so I don't need these barns. It's just another step that I can remove. So these 2 farms, once they're over here, will feed directly into 2 grain mills. Those 2 grain mills will then feed into a kitchen. On the other side, up here, I'm going to have another 2 farms, another 2 grain mills, and another kitchen. Because we're not feeding every house. So I may as well start making more food so I can build up yellow coins even quicker. I'm also looking at adding in some other food types. So I might build another farm that makes the ingredients I need for soup, for example. Because that's... If we take a look at the economy, we're currently making bread. That fills 50% of the grain need. But I could also make vegetable stew, and that fills 100% of the fruit and veg requirement. So by feeding more requirements, happiness goes up, so my buildings will be even faster. But also, it's another 16 yellow coins that I can add to my total. So, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Now, whether I'll have one farm producing all 3 requirements for that veggie stew, or whether I'll have multiple, I don't know yet. That will come when I've actually built it. But we've built up a little bit of cash again. Before that, I need to make this area habitable for some farms. There we go. And I also can't demolish these farms until I have enough gold to actually rebuild it all, because otherwise I'll have cut off my only input of money before I can actually rebuild it, which will obviously cause problems. There we go. You can lower these tiles even when there's resources under them. You've just got to click it in just the right spot. Right, the other thing I want to do, I'm not going to use barns as much. Oh, we've just finished that manor tower. So, if you have a thing in your hand and you hold shift and push the number 1 to 8, it will replace what's on the hotbar. So I would like that replaced because I do use this quite a lot. So yeah. Okay. So if you could do mana power next then please. And I am storing some of these crystals ready to upgrade this building, but that might take a little while. Really? Come on. Just let me delete the last few resources. Once I delete them, I think I can start building. Yeah. Okay. So, first thing to do is cut off this. We are no longer going to be using fertilizer. I just don't think it's going to add much. So, it's not really bothering me much about removing it. There we go. So all of that is now, at least all the grain that we're making is heading to making bread, so it's a little extra bread. Maybe. I'm probably going to move this generator as well into its own sort of area, because where it is, I kind of want another farm to go. In fact, should I move that now? Yeah, it's not exactly helping the production that much, so may as well. Which means we don't need that forester either. Which also means that this road can just run straight through without a bridge there. There we go. Lovely. So, first thing I would like is a new farm. Where are you? Farm. That I'd like to go just there. Really? God damn you. As I clicked, my mouse decided to just shift ever so slightly. Right. One farm there. That. Oh, that's a new mana pipe. And we can obviously build these things now. Not that I know what they are yet. Right. Then I want the grain mill. Then I would like a pasture. Then I would like a barn. And that can replace number 6 because I really don't think I'm ever going to need a box. Now, what I'm doing here is we do need fertilizer every now and then. To actually plant plants and to make farming tiles. So it's kind of important that we have that set up. So, by doing that, I can now set this to plant some wheat. And that will make sure that we always have fertilizer available. Just like, you know, making sure I've always got the plants available. Now, I am going to need a square or two for a well, because this actually requires water. Unfortunately, it's not one that I can sort of get away with. So you can go there, and we'll have a minecart delivering water to you. Oh, and you can't work with a chute. But you can work with a cloth conveyor belt. Wonderful. And then wheat. Perfect. And you pull grain. Now, I'm not going to speed these up with workers because I just need them to tick over. Just like these, basically. Slowly fill up so that when I need them, they're available. Now, I may as well use the last of the fertilizer that's in this storage to start laying some of these out. And then you lot can be disposed of. There we go. That's now making wheat, which is turning into animal feed, which is turning into fertilizer. Wonderful. See, it all works out eventually. And I know I'm kind of rebuilding what I've already built, because I built all this and now I'm demolishing it. But that's kind of what happens sometimes with these sort of games. You build something, then you look at it and go, I really messed how that's built. Like, you know, I could build that in such a better way. And that's kind of what I'm now doing. I've worked out where I went wrong in building it the first time, and now I'm rebuilding it. So, that farm wants to be there, that farm wants to be there. Yeah. So, grain and grain. And what's good is I don't have to remove all of these, because some of them are still in the right spot. Which is nice. So, more farm tiles. Wow, we've actually got a decent amount of fertilizer, so yeah, just carry on. And they go that far. Yep, that's good. So that's where that's cutting off. Now, the reason I'm doubling up on the wheat farms is, as I say, I want to generate a lot of yellow coins so that modifying the map is quicker. Because, you know, it's not exactly fun for you guys just sitting there watching me coin count and go, oh, I think I've got enough now. So hopefully this will make it quicker. Okay. Really? One square missing? There we go. Right. So, delete you. Now we can actually get rid of all the farm tiles and everything else that's in the way. There we good thing is, at least I'm not really wasting a lot of resources, because these do refund me some. I'm not sure how much they refund me, but they refund some. Hopefully it's as much as you put into them, but... Perfect. And I've just realised I've completely closed off access to the farms, which I do need. Because I am going to obviously have chutes coming out of there for 2 grain mills. So, you're going to make flour, you're going to make flour. These ones I am going to speed up. Same as these. And does flour? Actually, no. Have them straight. Where am I putting the kitchen? I could just put the kitchen right in front there. Yeah, that's fine. So you're making bread, which means you're going to need some of this wood. There we go. Now, will flour move down a chute? Yes, yes it will. Perfect. Look at that. Lower you for a second. No, still slowing it down. I may as well add the arches and that and double this up, just to make sure that it moves it as quick as possible. There we go. So that's now making bread that's full. Be deleted, or those can be deleted, and now my railway is obviously wrong, so I'm going to need more rail blocks. There we go. So that rail I would like to continue out. Then come down here. There we go. And we'll just separate these a little bit more. That's a decent distance between them all. Okay. It's pretty good. You obviously need to go faster. Do I need a second one of these? Maybe, actually. Well, the thing is, you need 2 flour to make 1 piece of bread. I'm just worried if I have another one that it might stall that one. But you know what? It wouldn't hurt. All it costs me is a couple extra workers, so yeah. We'll have another kitchen there. Once again, making bread. Rails. There we go. Now the other thing, of course, is I've got loads of steam pipes that no longer connect to anything. So let's remove all of those. Some of them, of course, will end up going back, but why can't I remove it? Steam connectors. Why can't I remove them? I have absolutely no idea. But they're not being removed. Okay, I've just got some random steam connectors that will forever be there. Never mind. Okay, so you're now out. And you're out. Oh, of course, I'm not delivering fuel there. Ah. That's my only problem with this setup as it currently stands. How do I deliver the fuel? Okay. No, I can fix that. So we'll have that second kitchen just there, making the bread. Then I would like a... where are we? A forester. Right there. Lots of trees. That one doesn't need to be there. And you want to cut down wood. Then these guys can disappear, no longer needed, and so can all that. Although once again, I'm going to have to change the route. This is what happens when you've not made up your mind how it's going to look before you actually finish putting it down. I think that'll mostly work. Oh my god. Now, if I wanted to be really serious, I could work out, you know, the speed it's made and how many ingredients it needs and so on and so forth, but I can't be bothered. I'm not that involved. So, yeah. That's why I'm just putting one in front of the other and going, that's it, done. But it seems to sort of be working. Once these trees grow, the forester will kick in and then it'll be fine. And I don't think I need to increase the forester's speed at all, because, I mean, let's face it, these don't exactly need a lot of firewood to go. They just need a little every now and then. Now we have some money, so let's prepare this area over here for the next stage. Because I did say that I want multiple, and that's where the other ones are going. So that needs to be cut off at that point there. So I'll go one further back just to make sure I get the land correct. There we go. So I'm going to have another farm just there, and another one just there eventually, like right in line with all the rest. It does mean the railway and other stuff need to move, but yeah, I figured that'd happen. So first that road. The road can go down the back of the farm. And the railway itself, well, I suppose can split off a little earlier to head this way. And that can just head back a little earlier. Yeah, that'll work. So there's the farm. So if there's the farm, the grain mill would be right next to it, wouldn't it? Damn, but then that wouldn't leave enough space for all this sort of stuff extra. You know what? In this situation, the grain mill can just be sitting on some of the farm tiles. It's not going to lose a whole lot. It'll be fine. And then right in front of that can be the kitchen. Okay. Really? I did it one square further forward than I wanted to. For some reason, it doesn't surprise me that I'm messing it up that much. I had a plan in my head when I started this episode, and it's just, yeah. It's sort of going to plan. So, bread, another grain mill, and a farm. So I would like a chute just there to go between them all. I will need a forester again. This time just there. You go there, you go there. suppose I can plant trees there as well. Yeah, they're in range. Now for this one, I definitely will need a grabber just there. And hey, look at that. Both of those are working now. So they're delivering bread. And we need some farm tiles. Too far. So they can disappear, and then I delete one that I wanted. Damn you! It's grain milk. Not grain milk, a grain seed. That's the one. I'm intelligent. I know what I'm talking about. Honest. Okay. And we've run out of grain. Typical. But once again, they will eventually start working. I'm not going to increase the number of workers because we don't have that many workers. In fact, are you ready to upgrade yet? No. How many mana crystals do you have? 81. So you're getting there. Wow, we have got a lot of leather in there. You know what? You just sit there for now. Don't bother delivering more leather because we've got enough, I fear. Like, that is gonna last us a long time, and I don't know what we use leather for, other than books, but that's gonna last us a while. Jeez, that is insane. Tell you what, while you're waiting, you can come down here and grab crystals and deliver them there. Because that's a slow process. And run out again. Lovely. But they are working, which means these are working, which means we are producing slightly more bread than we were before. Which is exactly what I want. So once this goes past all of them, how much bread is it carrying? 7. We could probably get away with just having 2 of these minecarts. Because these aren't producing bread fast enough to fill the whole 20. Yeah, 14. Yeah, 2 of them is fine. Obviously, once I increase the speed of these ones a bit, it might change. But for the moment, that's good. Fill in this last bit of plant. Okay. I do obviously need to change this road layout a little. In fact, yeah, let's do that as well now, while I'm thinking about it. Because otherwise I will forget and never alter it. Damn you, I always delete one more than I need to. Perfect. And that leaves one space free there where I can add another farm in. What will that farm be for? Probably carrots or potatoes or tomatoes or something along those lines. Because we're not actually stockpiling those yet. And I would like to. Just like I want to stockpile everything else, I would like to stockpile those. I can probably delete you guys now because, yeah, all those warehouses or the barns are full. So I don't really need you anymore. Sugar. Tomatoes. Yeah. So I need 4 more. So that'd be what? 1 there. 2. Maybe start this side. Yeah, that could work. Ooh, while I've got the opportunity as well, let's fill in some of these. Remove that little one there. And stone as well. Oh no, it's coal up there. Yeah, I've not done stone yet, have I? Oh no, I did stone just then. And we're out of coal. Lovely. Still, again, we are building the stockpiles. So, this is so that we don't run out in the future. But that is where I'm going to end this episode, I think. Bit of a longer one, but I wanted to get this done. And, as I say, next episode, I'll probably be making soup, or... Then again, I've not really got the space for it because of where I put my city. I would have put it there. Maybe I'll buy this bit of land and start expanding downwards into the city stuff. Next episode I might focus on getting all of this area powered by a generator and setting up a new generator zone, because obviously I removed the old one. But that will be for the next episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Sorry that it's been a bit similar to some of my other builds, but again, I'm just trying to earn enough yellow coins that we can expand without slowing down later. So thank you very much for joining me. If you liked, please like, comment and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.